Good morning once again, book lovers of the internet. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. I am Book Nerd 802, and as some of you might know, The Boys Season 5 started about a fortnight ago, 2 weeks ago on the 8th of April. It is now the 21st of April, and on the 8th of April, the first two episodes were released, and then, of course, on the 15th, episode 3 was released, and tomorrow we are getting episode 4 halfway through with the final season of The Boys, and in this video I am going to be reviewing the very first episode. I've been a fan of this show for many years now, and there will be many spoilers ahead. I am not going to be holding back as far as spoilers are concerned, so if you haven't watched it yet, you have been warned. So basically, the episodes are about an hour long each, and the first episode is called 15 Inches of Sheer Dynamite. And I rated this one 5 out of 5 stars. It was just a brilliant way of starting the fifth season. We have Homelander's insanity is shining through as he destroys all those who disrespect him and who support Starlight. And I support the idea. I fully comprehend what Homelander is going through and what is passing through the corridors of his brain, but I feel as though my hero is taking it a tad too far, since innocent people are suffering, even for sharing memes which make fun of Homelander. Homelander is taking this. Um, Homelander can be considered a bit of a snowflake, considering how seriously he is taking this and how fully he wishes to destroy everyone who supports Starlight. I must admit that I did not follow what went down in the second season of Gen V, and I don't really plan on doing so. I spoke with a friend of mine who attempted to watch it as well, and he deemed it as unwatchable. I tried watching the first few episodes, and honestly, I kind of agree with that as well. But yeah, the context clues in the fifth season seem to be more than enough, and I am managing to piece together what went down in the second season of Gen V based on what is going on in season 5, so far at least. Butcher is, of course, also rather insane. He is extremely sick, but he is one of the strongest characters in the boys' universe, and he is willing to go down in order to rid the world of superheroes. He is one of those characters who genuinely thinks that the world would be a better place without superheroes. Now, we are also told that there are camps all over the world, or at least in the United States, where starlighters are killed, sometimes mercilessly, and kept there for very stupid reasons. And in the first episode, we also see that guy from Herogasm with the massive dick just using his genitals to completely um, beat a person to death. Now, of course, I am completely desensitized to what is going down in the show, but there is something that is fundamentally wrong with how certain things play out. And yeah, these superheroes, they don't seem to have any sort of moral compass at all. They just blatantly abuse their power, and they know that no one can basically harm them in any way. Although the same Dick guy, he does get what he deserves later on in the show. Then we have the flight clip, which is released, the one from season 1, I believe, where Homelander kills a bunch of people. He just lets them die when the plane crashes, and when he's with Queen Maeve. We haven't seen much of Queen Maeve, by the way. But yeah, the flight clip is released by Starlight, and Homelander is exposed, but since he does have the smartest person in the world on his team, um, this is shut down very quickly and said to be AI, and the Starlighters are blamed for trying to defame Homelander using AI. So yeah, this is covered up very easily, and Starlighters are criticized and hated more than ever. But yeah, the situation is fabricated without any hesitation whatsoever, and there are no complications. And in fact, people seem to love Homelander more than ever. Whether they are afraid of him or whether they genuinely respect him doesn't matter. Homelander just wants approval at the end of the day. And yeah, there is a lot of dramatic irony considering that as the viewers, of course, we know what happened. But then again, Vought is trying extremely hard to connect our world with the superhero world, especially through using social media and making things seem as though the viewers are in the same world as the superheroes, which is yet another brilliant way of allowing for your audience to be fully immersed in your show. Very, very clever Prime Video idea, by the way, and Vote is lovely as well, the way they are working on things and just promoting the show. And yeah, we also have Kimiko, who now speaks, and Frenchie seems to be more in love than ever. Starlight can fly completely now, she fully understands how flight works. And of course, Huey is saved from one of the camps eventually because, he's Huey. He is basically more immortal than Soldier Boy at the stage. He has so much um, plot armor. It is genuinely crazy. But yeah, I think that is all I had to say with regard to the first episode. I mean, it was a brilliant way of starting the fifth season, and I am extremely suspenseful, curious, and excited to see what is going to happen within the next coming weeks until episode 8 is released and the whole story hopefully becomes more of a closed box. But yeah, I will be reviewing episodes 2 and 3 very, very soon as well, so stay tuned for those. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like, comment, share, subscribe. Take a look at the rest of my content because why not? It's absolutely brilliant, amazing, and I'll see you in the next one, hopefully very, very soon. Thank you all for watching, and bye, guys.